Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Hi. I've actually been meaning to do this video for 8 months. Wow. But a lot has happened in that period, which is kind of what the point of the video was originally supposed to be. I was originally supposed to be like, 2018 was a year of a lot of ups and a lot of downs, but it's okay because I learned important lessons about trying new things, taking chances, taking risks, failing, and picking yourself back up. And I was all set at the beginning of 2018 to be like, and now I'm going to take the world by storm. That didn't happen. For those of you who have watched my other videos and my streams and things, you've seen that my cat Knox passed away in February. I've been struggling with a lot of layers of depression and personal challenges. I've moved across the country and back across the country, and I'm now like kind of holding tight, trying to figure out what exactly my next step is going to be, which will probably become apparent in the next few weeks, maybe next month. So yeah, that's a lot. Uh, but what I really wanted to tell you guys, and something that I think I'm finally at a position to do, is that I want to try to do more with my channel. I want to try to do more with my online presence, such as it is. It feels kind of weird to talk about myself as a content creator and talk about the things I do as creating content. But when I look at the scope of the stuff that I do and make and write and talk about and all of that stuff, content creator is probably the best umbrella term. So I feel like there's a struggle with hope in our world, and I've had a lot of people over the past few years kind of talk about how my streams and my channel have been a place of comfort and safety for them. And that talking about some of the difficult issues that I've talked about has been helpful, whether to give a different perspective or to, I guess, bring out into the open things that a lot of times people feel uncomfortable or like they can't talk about. And so I've been kind of thinking about that and the fact that I'm the sort of person who bleeds my real life right like here on the camera, like, hey, what horrible tragedy or personal crisis is Lauren going through today? And I don't know, I've been working a lot on various personal issues of my own and challenges, trying to overcome past trauma, overcome personal hang-ups, all sorts of things like that. And I don't know. I want to talk through some of that stuff, talk through some of the issues that I've mentioned on stream that people find interesting or helpful, and dig into those in a little more detail, and talk about other things that I've learned, not like obviously I'm not going to have the high production values and intelligent philosophical and historical context for important things that some other YouTube channels have, and I'm not saying I'm going to do that, but I think if I can have a focus of trying to get people to talk about the things that I think we need to talk about, the things that we want to talk about, giving people a safe space to discuss things, and for whatever I've experienced and that I'm going through to be helpful and useful to other people. If I can do that, I'd like to. So I thought about doing a series. We'll see how long a series, if this is just going to be like an ongoing thing moving forward or what. But I'd like to commit a little more to my YouTube and Twitch channels, and my role as a content creator, and kind of try to commit to a schedule of releasing a video every Monday that is like this one, where I talk about something in particular that I do, that I've been going through, that I've been thinking about, that is a community we've discussed, and talk about my thoughts on it. With the caveat that obviously, I'm not a professional. I don't have a degree in psychology or psychiatry or sociology or anything like that. So this won't be me educating you on anything from a position of expertise. But if I can begin conversations and give people a safe place to think about things, if I can in my search for meaning and understanding and that sort of thing, I can help other people along the way, I'd like to. So I would like to open this up. I guess if you've got thoughts or questions in the comments of this video, look at this. I'm actually like talking like a YouTuber instead of a Twitch streamer. Like, leave comments for me if there are topics we've talked about that you'd be interested in. And I've mentioned this on stream a few times, and people have expressed some interest. So I may even do some live streaming of talking about things, having discussions. But I'd like to know what you'd be interested in hearing. I have some things I want to talk about. I might even put on a different shirt and pretend that it's a different day and record different videos that I can have in a backlog. Um, it's YouTube secrets. But I'd like to do that, and I want to commit moving forward as much as I can. And obviously, this isn't going to be perfect. Partly, this isn't my job, but I'd like to make it more of my job. And I do have mental health issues and sometimes travel issues and things like that that might get in the way. But I want to commit to a schedule. I'm still trying to cement it, but I'd like to post on YouTube on Mondays a vlog about topic of interest. Wednesdays will go live with Tuesday's archived stream, and Friday will go live with Thursday's archived stream. And continue playing games on stream. I'd really like to eventually get back to creative sprints, which I'll make a video explaining what a creative sprint is for those of you who've never joined us on Twitch for those. And I'll do that when I'm ready to return to those. And I'd like to do some music streams from time to time, but my life has been kind of up in the air. So that's really what I wanted to say here. But the ultimate, I guess, thing that I'm trying to say is that this has been it's been a difficult time for me, but I haven't been alone. And I have drawn a lot of strength personally from having this sense of community. And I want to try to give some of that strength and support back to the very people who have been kind and helpful to me. And I guess we can have this like loop cycle of goodness in the world. Talking about some hard things, sure, but growing stronger and more confident and maybe happier for addressing stuff. So yeah, that's really largely what I wanted to say, and to thank you, all of you. Yes, you. That's right. I'm talking to you, and you too, Ella. Ella's walking around off screen. But thank you for being part of this. Thank you for your thoughtful, kind, intelligent, funny comments, for your support, especially as I've gone through some really difficult things this year. And I just hope that I can continue making things that make you happy, making things that make you think. And if I make things that make you sad, I hope that it's a good kind of sad, which is a thing. Coming from the girl who talks about liking melodrama and tragedy, I guess, yeah. It's a good kind of sad. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to leave it at this. So I think this is going to be the only take. I don't think I need a second take. That's crazy. I won't get used to it. But this has been bouncing around in my head, like I said, for 8 months. So yeah. Catch you next time.